All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, since YouTube. This is Pastor Dow. I want to talk here just for a moment about the hypocrisy of the so-called perceived righteousness of this society. Now, as I was driving, leaving the land, going to town this morning, I could not help but to see all the tobacco fields everywhere. And mind you, all these people are Christians. They're Christian. I want you to listen to them. I want to show you the hypocrisy of these people. Now, you know just as well as I do that there's a drug competition that is going on between the United States government and the actual drug dealers in this country. And the reason why the drug dealers, they have laws against them and stuff is because they're not paying taxes on the money. And it's evident given our history because remember the bootleggers, let me get this right, the bootleggers. They used to call it fire, water, and everything else. You're destroying the families and destroying homes, destroying people's health and everything else. But they couldn't stop people from distilling liquor or, this pure grain alcohol. So the government found a way to regulate it, get in cahoots with them and collect taxes. All of a sudden, you got liquor stores everywhere now. And it's just utterly amazing. See, that's the hypocrisy we're dealing with. So you got these Christians, and up here, if you come here, you'll see some big homes spread out over here. And the way that these hypocrites do is, and while they're Christians, they believe in Christ. That's what they say. It's the wrong one. That's the reason why they can do it. But you know just how harmful tobacco is, right? You know how harmful tobacco is to the body, how it literally just tears the fire out of it. But you can actually go in front of these Baptist churches and see little smokestacks where you throw your cigarette butts and everything. You literally got to go through death, hell, and Hades just to enter into the temple of Aphrodite to worship the sun. That's exactly what's going on. But these hypocritical Christians, they will grow this tobacco and champion themselves as some type of moral people. And they'll use this tobacco because it's an extraordinary amount of money to pay for their homes, to pay for their houses, the hypocrites, as if they're living morally, rather than growing fruits and vegetables. Because, when I got up here, people call themselves farmers. And I'm thinking that they're growing fruits, vegetables, wheat, barley, stuff like that. But everything is tobacco. Every single thing is tobacco. And so that's how these Christians get around, the hypocrisy of actually destroying people, their bodies, they're justifying themselves. Because they could, smoking cigarettes is not a sin. It's just a sin against the body, but it's not a sin. Now the latest craze up here is, is it going to keep you out of eternity? First of all, you're out of eternity when you're worshiping the sun and you're worshiping these pagan gods, celebrating your Christmas and Easter and everything else. But, they will come down hard on these people because there's a lot of meth going on up here. And you can look at the people running around. You can see who's on meth. But they'll champion themselves as somebody who is morally right. That's what they do because they grow tobacco because it's legal, but it's illegal to sell meth. Do I believe that people should be taking meth? No. But at the same time, it's not about business. You want to destroy yourself. You want to kill yourself. Have at it. Have fun. I don't agree with it, but that's not going to stop. Just because I disagree with it, it's not going to stop them from doing it. And the only reason why it's illegal because the government hadn't found a way to regulate it. Now, the government is starting to soften its stance on marijuana because there's just entirely too much of it being grown. And so now you can't beat them. You join them. You regulate it. You tax it. And guess what? We get to get our hand in the kitty even more so. And that's what it's all about. So righteousness, according to this society, is about how deep the government can get their hands into your pockets. Now, am I anti-government? No, you need government, but you need a righteous government. You need government that knows its limitations. And we're dealing with a particular society where the government is gaining more strength and power, and the civil liberties of the people are eroding on a daily basis. They don't know their limitations. They don't know how to stop. And they're going to keep on and on and on and on growing because remember, government can't produce anything. It only can take from you and I, the working people and stuff. Of course, if you really truly are interested in growing this economy, then you would actually have less taxes. And you'll continue to, you'll stop taxing the people so much. But, the scoffers, the coffers, the greedy people, they don't think like that. They think that, okay, I'll just take more, rather than actually taking less taxes from the people so they can actually put more into the economy. And that's the reason why I tell you, the best thing you can do today is invest in, i.e. gold, silver, and take as much as you can out of this economy, Federal Reserve notes, and then use the greenbacks to actually live on and support yourself and your family on for a short period of time. But more than anything, get out of those cities, get out of debt, all that mess. Get out so you can be free and learn how to live without that dog demon of debt. But don't make no mistake about it. You got people up here who actually think that they're righteous and stuff. They ain't going to tell you how they pay for these homes. They pay for these homes contrary to the holiness of what the scriptures have said. And they've done it the wrong way. But they're Christians. After all, Christians don't obey the Bible anyway. I'm not utterly amazed at the hypocrisy, how people think that just because they believe and they give an opinion and they have a perspective or a point of view on something, that it makes it right and everybody else is wrong. But hey, that's the type of society we live in. Insanity at its purest form.